Good day, everyone. Welcome to Negros Oriental State University, Guihulngan City Campus. In behalf of the Student Affairs and Services Office, this is Joel T. Ubat, your Campus Director for Student Affairs and Services. Today, I will be discussing to you about the different services offered in our university. But before that, let me show you first the mission and vision of the Student Affairs. The vision of our office is a dynamic and engaging service organization of Norsu, composed of the Student Affairs Office and service offices that is concerned with the welfare and development of the students. And our mission is to implement, monitors, coordinates, and evaluates programs, activities, and services for the students' welfare and development. The following services that is being offered in our office are: first, we have giving your student identification card. Since we are in this time of pandemic, we are asking you to send your information through our page, Norsu Guihulngan Student Affairs Office, or to our Gmail account, Norsu G Student Affairs Office at gmail.com. Another services, we have insurance, but the university is asking you to provide your own insurance, and if possible, you photocopy and send us through our page or through our Gmail account of Norsu Guihulngan campus. So here, our duty is to assist you on your insurance claims. We also have mail services. If you have mail, the office will inform you about the mail that is being sent to you. It is our duty and responsibility to inform the students if you have mail coming from the different places of our country. Next, we have lost and found articles. The office will take care of found articles and also will take charge of returning upon validation to the students who claim ownership. Another, we have student organizations and activities. You are free to join any student organization and activities as long it is duly recognized by our university. And it is our duty and responsibility to supervise all registered student organizations and their activities within or outside the campus. Then we also have complaints. The office will also entertain your complaints against your fellow students. And if the complaint is against a faculty or a staff member or an administrator, the Student Affairs Office shall forward the complaints to the proper school authority. Then another, we have notices and posters. The office will issue clearance to any student or organization that wishes to post announcements, notices, or posters within the school premises. These are the common minor offenses that is usually committed by our students. First, we have entering the campus without ID. This is a violation. If we go back to our normal situation, you have to wear your ID upon entering the campus or attending your classes. Second, we have wearing shirts, slippers, sleeveless shirts, mini skirts, and blouses with plain necklines is a violation while attending your classes, except there are activities like programs or physical education classes. Then next we have throwing garbage anywhere is also a violation. Then we also have improper grooming. Like for example, body piercing jewelry is prohibited except for rings, studs, or other traditional jewelry worn in the air. Tongue rings and tongue studs are not permitted. Any clothes that are suggestive or indecent or which cause distraction are not acceptable, specifically oversized clothing, tank tops, muscle skirts or muscle shirts, halter tops, spaghetti straps, exposed back or midriff, and see-through garments are not permitted in our university. Then appropriate footwear must be worn except there are activities in the university. So now what are the common major offenses committed by our students, which is stipulated in our student handbook? First, we have use of somebody else ID card or allowing other to use his or her ID card is a major offense. Another one we have forging and falsifying and or tampering with academic official records or documents of any kind. This is common problem in our university, especially in students' clearance. Another one, we have inflicting physical injuries upon another within the campus premises is also a major offense. The following constitute the sanctions for major offenses and minor offenses. First, we have major offenses. First, preventive suspension to be determined by the Board of Discipline. Second, we have suspension. Third, we have expulsion. Then for minor offenses, we have warning by the board chairperson. Second, we have in the case of the second offense, the parents or guardians of the student are advised of the existing offense. The third one is in the case of personal offenses, a written apology to the person concerned and or payment of damages as the case may be. So now who will decide if the violation is a minor or major offense? Of course, we have Board of Discipline. The BOD is composed of first we have the Director of the Student Affairs Services. Second, we have the Dean of the college where the student belongs, the Chief Justice of Student Government or SG President. Next, we have the Advisor of Student Government, one Student Services staff, and we also have the Director of the Care Center. So what are the procedure and due process? First, we have any member of Norsu and the community or the university itself may file a complaint or charge against students. Number two, we have the complaint may be submitted in writing to the following: the campus director of student affairs, the dean of the college, the department chairperson, the student government. And the third one is the aforementioned offices may initiate possible settlement or dispute resolution. Okay, some laws in the Philippines. So let us also be aware of some laws in the Philippines. First, we have Republic Act number 7877 or so-called Anti-Sexual Harassment Act 1995. The state shall value the dignity of every individual, enhance development of its human resources, guarantee full respect for human rights, and uphold the dignity of workers, employees, applicants for employment, students, or those undergoing training, instructions, or education towards this end. All forms of sexual harassment in the employment, education, or training environment are hereby declared unlawful. Then we also have Republic Act number 10173, or so-called Data Privacy Act. This is an act protecting individual, personal information and communication systems in the government and the private sector, creating for the purpose or National Privacy Commission and other purposes. It is the policy of the state to protect the fundamental human right of privacy of communication while ensuring free flow of information to promote innovation and growth. The state recognizes the vital role of information and communications technology in nation building and its inherent obligation to ensure that personal information and communications systems in the government and in the private sector are secured and protected. We also have Republic Act number 8049, or this is hazing. This is an act regulating hazing and other forms of initiations, rights in fraternities, sororities, and other organizations and providing penalties thereof. So you are allowed to join any organizations, but you have to be aware with this Republic Act. Then we also have Republic Act number 7610, or Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination. So this policy of the state is to provide special protection to children from all forms of abuse, neglect, cruelty, exploitation, and discrimination and other conditions prejudicial their development, provide sanctions for their commission, and carry out a program for prevention and deterrence of crisis intervention in situations of child abuse when the parent, guardian, teacher, or person having care of custody of the child fails or is unable to protect the child abuse, exploitation, and discrimination, or when such acts against the child are committed by the said parent, guardian, teachers, or person having care and custody of the same. Then we also have Republic Act number 11313, or so-called Safe Spaces Act. This is a new law to enact defining gender-based sexual harassment in streets, public spaces, online, workplaces, and educational or training institutions, providing protective measures and prescribing penalties thereof. To our first year students, transferees, and shifties, once again welcome to Negros Oriental State University Guihulngan City Campus. Keep safe and God bless everyone.